Hello everyone, a very exciting video. TA are gonna take on the Tier 5 Breaking Through event. So watch and see how hard this event is with a gameplay commentary with me, MrSneakyy. So stay tuned for all the fun. Hello, so yes, we're going to be going over the Breaking Through event. You can see it starts in 5 seconds for the TA Alliance. If you've not experienced it right now, basically it is a defend the caravan. It's at point A, it needs to get to point B, but on the hardest difficulty, you can see there's multiple waves you're going to have to fight. As well, you're going to be able to see how many troops is ridiculously on screen, what you have to fight. So it's very good to bring AoE marchers as well as a couple of archers to kill some of the lizards later on in this raid when you do go through this like event. But a really key tip for you guys will be to remember to activate the intercept mode. By activating intercept mode on the right hand of the screen, I will show you at the very end of the video how, but by activating intercept, you're going to be able to block all those purple marchers you can see, and then anyone else that's a gold march, you're going to be able to focus because those guys charge. A really interesting thing here, this is after the new update, so this is the Beastmaster, right? So with the Beastmaster update, TA did try to use a behemoth, you can see, and at the moment the behemoth will not fight or target for some reason any of these guys, but you will soon see later on that the behemoth does in fact fight. So I think it's just random, or maybe it's just a bug maybe, but that behemoth does just stand there for quite a while, and then eventually it does randomly start fighting. I don't know if it's because the Beastmaster couldn't control it or not, but we'll soon see. But it's very insane now. We're on the second wave, guys. The second wave of it. And now you can see the bear going into action. Look, it's trying to do something. It's trying to move around or fight. It's not, it's not really doing much. But the second wave is almost killed. The third wave is on its wave. And the third wave, guys, to remind you, is the scary one. Because this is where the first big boy lizard comes. And if you let this thing through, you're going to see how much damage it will do. So let's zoom out. Let's see if we can see where all of these marchers are going to appear from in a moment. We're doing really well. You can see 97.5% so far on the caravan. But here we go. The event starts to load, and there you go. Look how many marchers there is. There's at least 30 to 40 plus marchers there, and they're all high level creatures. And the thing is, you need to burn through as many of the gold ones that you can see on the bottom of the screen that's coming through as fast as possible. Again, the gold ones will prioritize attacking your caravan first, while the purple ones always prioritize counter-attacking the attacker first, right? So if you go in front and intercept them, they're going to focus on killing you, but the gold ones don't care. They'll run straight past you and they'll try and kill the caravan. So that's why you've got to focus down and work together as an alliance here. And when you do, you're going to work, as you can see, the top side already killed and the right side already killed here. It's just the bottom area where all the AoE is now getting focused down. As you can see, beautiful teamwork here by the TA Alliance. Many Lilias, you can see many Valens, as well as I said, some Archer Marchers. There's a couple of Canaras, there's a couple of Nikos there to help out the single target DPS, because you do need some single target DPS and work as a nice, well-oiled machine in this Alliance event. So we're almost halfway through the event now. We've got 2 more small waves to go through and then a third one. But just from there, look, we're at 84.309% there. So we already just took almost 14% damage from that one round. But the thing is, guys, you've got to remember, in the Breaking Through event, every wave onwards is always harder. Even though this is a smaller wave, it's a smaller dagger, there's still more and more troops. So when you hit that third one, you can imagine now how many more troops on the tier 5 difficulty. Just to remind you all, this is the hardest difficulty we are watching right now on the breaking through event. And when you work together, you can complete it. You need to stack all of your AoE together. You can see the shadow games there being used beautifully by a couple of marchers to hit as many of the AoE. You've got a few of the Phoenix Eye being used, which is the Burst Strike by Lilia's being there. Again, massive AoE artifacts here. And now the second load of barbs are coming in. And the crazy thing is they only just finished. And you can see they've only just finished killing that last wave. So this might be a struggle towards the end right now. They're going to be pumping in on the numbers. Are they going to be able to keep intercepting the purples while maintaining killing the golds? You can see a bunch of the 4 gold daggers down there at the bottom. One of them already getting hit now. And these guys deal AoE ranged damage. So you must get these guys killed. Because you got to think the AoE is going to hit the caravan. It's hitting your troops. It's hitting your allies. And the more members it's hitting, the less damage output you're going to have. And you need to be working as one unit again and keep your march as high as possible to kill these guys as fast as you can. So on screen, we're almost towards the end of the event. You can see the final wave is approaching and they're just coming up to killing the last amount, which is beautiful. They're already in the final prepping. So they're moving forward, getting ready for them. And you can see them already charging forward. We've got a big lizard coming from the north side as well as the very south. So there's the venomous lizard on the left, just where the magnifying glass is, and it's just walking forward. Highlighted it on screen. There's another one on the right side now coming, and another one on the north. So how are they going to deal with it? We're going to see them work together here with a load of different artifact usage here, using as much of the AoE as an alliance together again to bunch these guys up using intercept and then just blow through all of those units there. We can see a load of the bottom side almost finished off now, and they just need to get through again a couple of those big gold guys. They're walking forward. You can see it on the minimap now when we zoom out. It makes it a little bit more easier to understand what you're seeing on screen. If you're always overwhelmed, remember, just zoom out, guys. It gives you a load of information right there, but it looks like they've done it. It looks like TA have managed to defend the tier 5 wave on the final stage with 68%. The first alliance on the server to do it. They're going to be rank 1 during the breaking through event. Don't know if any of the alliances are capable of doing it, or if they're even capable of completing it at the highest, availability. You can see no one's done it so far, so we will be the first, and I do believe we do finish it and get all the goodies, which is going to fast forward hopefully in time, because all we've got to do now is let it walk to the finish line, because we've killed all the enemies, which is great. Just remember, stay in the circle if you're trying to get some more personal points if you are participating. But there we are, we're getting the ranking rewards. We're going to get those 3 sculptures, 3 gold keys, and the 5-hour speed ups. So let's zoom out in time. And if you enjoyed the video, guys, remember, smash a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I am MrSneakyy. I'm here every day doing Call of Dragons content, as well as some live streams when I'm available to give you guys the best experience and the best information for you whenever you need it, right? So before we go, like I said, we will go back to the city, showcase the intercept mode. So what you do, quickly summon, and then on the right side, you're going to hit the triple lines, and then the feet at the top will trigger intercept. And as you can see, you'll increase your legion attack and get into war frenzy and block anyone. So that is the way you want to do the breaking through event. A little tip at the end for all those guys who stayed all the way through. But until the next video, guys, stay safe, stay sneaky, and peace out.